David Beckham is already out on the channel, guys, and we've also got Philipp Lahm to review. This is a very interesting card because I actually think he's going to be really good as a CDM. Not a fullback, though. We've got him in CDM. Let's review him. Are you in need of coins for FC26? U7Buy provides the safest, cheapest, and most reliable place to get your coins in FC26. And you don't just have to take my word for it. Plenty of big creators are using U7Buy. And if that's not enough for you, also go and check out the reviews, which they have over 40,000 of. And don't forget to use code VIPER at checkout to get 8% off every single order. So guys, first of all, if you are enjoying the content, please leave a like and also subscribe to the channel to help push this into the algorithm. I really like the look of this Philipp Lahm, and I think the way people play this game, he is going to be excellent as a CDM. I'm hoping very similar to N'Golo Kante, just a better juiced up version. He is 5'7", he's explosive, 3-star, can play right back and left back, both with false back plus, and at right back he's also got wing back plus. At CDM, he has got holding plus, which is what we're going to be playing him on, and also ball winning, which is really good on this game. For his play styles, he doesn't have a lot, but the ones he does have are really, really good. No incisive, no pinged, which is a little bit disappointing. Long ball pass, very good to see. Whip pass, not going to get any use out of that at CDM. Slide tackle, not bad on this game, but he's very small. Anticipate, which is awesome. And Inset Plus, which is going to be elite on this card, I hope, because I feel like his ability to lane cart and jockey is going to be crazy good. He's also got press proven, which isn't bad for him. I've gone for a bit of a weird chem style on this card as well. As you can see, it's a powerhouse. Pace, already pretty decent. As I did say, using this card as a fullback is a big mistake in my opinion. I feel like his pace is already good enough for the position he's playing. Shooting is absolutely woeful. You're not going to be doing any shooting with this card, so don't need to boost that at all. Passing, really good boost with the powerhouse. He gets 90 vision, he gets 90 short pass, 89 long pass, and then also 86 curve, which doesn't really matter. For his dribbling, quite poor in some areas, but 83 agility and 91 balance, being 5'7". I'm hoping, despite not having jockey, his speed there should be really nice. Great reactions at 89 and composure at 91 is awesome. Dribbling ain't great on him, and nor is his ball control really, but you don't need to really worry about that in my opinion. Defensively, he is crazy good with the powerhouse. 95 interceptions, 93 defensive awareness. Wow, look at that boost to the stand tackle up to 93. And then 97 slide tackle is insane. Stamina, great at 90. Strength and aggression, really bad. Let's test this card out and see if he's any good. And here we go into game one now with 89 Philipp Lahm. I'm hoping he's going to feel like N'Golo Kante, so let's find out. Okay then, guys. Thank you for being here again. And let's see what this Philipp Lahm has got to offer for us. I'm hoping, as I said, he's going to be very similar to Team of the Year Kante. This is in Division 3, by the way, and this guy, for some reason, isn't playing. Okay, he's playing now. Fair enough. Come on, Lahm. Yes, well in, well in. That was a really good tackle, that was. Into Pulisic, it's a good pass into Pully as well. Into Milicevic, got a score there. That wasn't bad from Lahm at all, though. I think he's one of them cards as well, guys, that you're not necessarily going to see all the time. But I did notice that when I was defending with him, the way he was tracking runs was really good. That's a good pass out there, by the way. Can't really expect a lot from him in the attacking sense, but let's test out this jockey speed. Of course, he's so small. Wow. Nice again. Unlucky there, Lahm. I guess that's a small body type affecting us there a little bit. I thought he was going to get to that too. Oh, how's he scored there? That's unlucky. I guess that might be an issue with him, right? How small he is. We did get the Inset Plus come up there as well. I don't know how we didn't get the ball back, if I'm honest. But his jockey speed has felt really good, as you'd expect, with a card that small. And I feel like the main thing with this card is going to be lane cutting. And hoping that his passes out are really consistent. Here we go. Okay, his passing has felt good so far. Can he find that? It's not a bad ball. Oh, unlucky again. Oh, my days. What a terrible game. Oh, my word. I also think, guys, he's going to be one of them cards that you're going to want to be controlling instead of your back line. I think that out ball there that he offers is one of the main things with him from a kind of passing standpoint. His ability to find that kind of ball there. As you can see, he's He's found 2 back-to-back there. Good pass here into Eusebio. Unlucky. Didn't take it on stride very well. Let's see what he's got here. It's very important that he's good here. Okay. Okay, it was a bad pass from this dude. But, yeah, look at that, you know. Left stick dribbling. Of course, he's got press proven, hasn't he? I'm pretty sure. I guess that's helping him there. But yeah, it's going to be mostly about that over the top. And then what you can do in these positions here. You just want to be controlling him at all times instead of your back line. And then hoping that he's going to be able to get the ball back with that intercept plus that he's got. Yeah, there you go. Just kind of like that. Basically exactly like that. His over the tops are very good as well, guys. And you know, oh my God. Oh my God. That's the main pass you're going to be doing with him. That is the main out ball, I would say. Interesting to test him out here. Of course, stay on him at all times. That's what you need to do. And from that angle, he's never going to score, right? So it doesn't really matter. But yeah, he's been good so far. He has been good so far. That's a good pass, actually, as well. That was a through ball. That was a really good ball. From here, too. We are actually going to look into Milinkovic-Savic again. That was over the top, EA. Can he find this into Pulisic? Wow. Wow, what a ball from Lahm. That is fair play. What a ball that was from Lahm. Jesus Christ. Nice. Great defending there from Lahm as well, guys. He has felt so solid. Considering how small he is, other than his legs being a little bit short, I've got nothing bad to say about this card so far. Literally nothing. Look at his driving ability here too. Oh, just done a little bit too much with that. Gonna wait for the runner here of Rafael Leao. Then we're going to try and fire it over the top. Wow, guys. Very, very impressive is over the top. So, first half in the books with this Lahm in Division 3. So, it's really sweaty. You have to remember that. I've been super impressed, man. I've been super impressed. I didn't really think he was going to be so influential. But he really has been. Like, he is the marshal for this team, right? And he is on ball winning. And you can certainly tell that. But I think the one thing I was a little bit worried about was his short legs, and you can feel that his lane cutting isn't as good because of that. But look at that, guys. Look at that. It's so easy to win the ball back with him for some reason. Of course, you do have to be a little bit careful, but I'm impressed, man. I am impressed. They send Leao on a run here. No way. Oh my God. What a pass. Yes, Lahm. So unlucky not to keep the ball there. Yes, Lahm. Positioning is perfect, guys. Yeah, he's just going to be able to find that. Not a problem as well. That is the main pass to be doing with this card, guys. Right, I've tried a few incisives with him. And they're not bad. Just not very consistent. We're going to see them here. Can he find that? That's not where I've aimed that. But okay, fair enough. Lahm again on the ball here. Great pass into Milinkovic-Savic. Yeah, his passing is relatively consistent. Even though he doesn't have the play styles. I just think his over the tops are a little bit disappointing. Once again there, that's probably the only issue with him. And that is his tackles are sometimes a bit weak. Because of his short body type. Say short body type, you know what I mean. I mean his short height. Basically. Can he find that? Oh, that's silly. That wasn't actually an over the top there as well, by the way. What I will say as well, guys, you know, with N'Golo Kante cards over the years, wow. With N'Golo Kante cards over the years, they don't ever really have the ability to, like, kind of find passes out. This card does, right? He's really good at passing. Like, he's really good at passing. His over the tops are insane, as you can see right there. It's nice from Leao. That should be a goal, that. Unlucky. But yeah, his passing is genuinely brilliant. A lot better than I thought it was going to be, if I'm honest. And yeah, defensively, he just mops everything up. I really like the way this card plays. He's my kind of player. Can he find this pass? Yes, he can. Yeah, guys, his passing is awesome. Fair play. Fair play. So then, guys, 89 Philipp Lahm as a CDM is going to be one for the guys that like controlling their CDMs. I think this card is very reminiscent of past special Kante cards. I think that is the main thing to take away from this card, is his kind of resemblance to Kante. And he
has got a bit more to his game than just being a jockey merchant with the ability to cut out passing lanes. But as a CDM, specifically I would say a solo CDM, he is absolutely brilliant. I've got to be honest, he was so good. And I kind of weren't expecting it, but also I kind of did expect him to resemble Kante quite closely. And that is the best comparison I can make. But let's talk about him. CDM, pace, really good. Really good to have 84 pace as a CDM. That doesn't go unnoticed, and you can really feel how quick he feels in-game for the position he's playing. And also really helps when you're kind of initiating a jockey and then coming out of it and then going back into it, blah, 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 blah. You get what I'm saying? I really think his pace is more than good enough, but if you want to put a shadow on it, be my guest. Shooting, you're not going to score any goals with him, whether that be at fullback or CDM. His shooting is bobbins. Don't expect anything from him in that regard. Passing, I'm so happy I went for the powerhouse for his passing because, my God, his passing was brilliant. And it's not just his long balls either. I thought he was going to be a bit of a long ball merchant. I kept on saying that, but actually, ping passes are decent. His through balls were really good despite not having incisive. And I think the powerhouse is a great chem style just to boost up that passing to where it's usable across the board instead of just being an over-the-top merchant, which I really thought he was going to be. But he does have more to his game than that. Dribbling. Actually not bad at bringing the ball out. Not perfect, but not bad at doing that. From a defensive standpoint, jockey speed is outrageous. Remember, he is 5'7". Great agility and balance for jockeying. And of course, mixed in with Inset Plus, it is a great combination. I love the reactions and composure being that high as well. Really underrated to have that high reactions and composure in my opinion. But overall, I thought his dribbling was quite good. He does come with press proven, which doesn't really work on him when you're holding L2. But it does make his left stick in feel pretty decent. And you can kind of play out of a press quite nicely with this Philipp Lahm, despite him having no physical. Defensively, he is so good. He is so good defensively. He's got one problem across the entire card, basically, and that is the fact he's so short that he can't stretch his legs out too much, which is a bit of a nitpick, but also it can cause you some problems. Anticipate on this card. His tackles are so good, guys, even though he is 5'7". Of course, with that jockey speed as well, it's quite easy to get in a position to either intercept or actually make a tackle, which is nice for this Philipp Lahm. I mean, his tackling is crazy good. It's crazy. A lot better than I thought it was going to be, considering his height. And also, something I noticed about this card, when I wasn't controlling him, his positioning was so good. It was like perfect. Absolutely perfect. And of course, we are playing him on holding plus and ball winning, which I would recommend quite highly on this card. For his physical, he's so weak. His aggression being that low is a little bit disappointing, but his stamina at 90 is really good considering he doesn't have relentless. What do I think to this card overall? I think he's an awful right back or left back, but I actually think he is one of the best CDMs in terms of controlling him instead of your centre backs. And if you value that, this card is absolutely right for you.